technical issue.
हेलो दोस्त, कैसे हो आप? आशा करता हूँ कि आप अच्छे होंगे। फ्लिपकार्ट पर
Hello.
Sir, now it's clear.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry for the delay. So for in last three sessions, I have covered very basic tools. Only these much of tools are enough to produce any kind of the three-dimensional model for your plans. You can directly import the plans from AutoCAD file, DXF file, even you can import JPEG format, and you can have the three-dimensional model of your particular object or plan. Uh, the tools that I have discussed in last three sessions are enough to produce any kind of a building usually that we do in day-to-day basis. Only thing here I left explaining is about how to do a staircase. So that's also simple. Only just by using the line command as well as a push-pull command, you can do the staircase and all. Yesterday, I shown one example also. Now, I have yesterday about section planes. So these section planes are used to cut a section at any particular height or any particular location in your 3D model, so that the section where you wish to have a view, only that much is visible when you use the section planes. Just I'll explain. I'll go to the section plane here. The cursor here shows the section plane. If I click it, the section in which direction you would like to have, that will appear here. So here what I'll do, I would like to have section at certain level here horizontally. I'll cut it here. You can just see everything is cut at this level. You can see here at this level everything has a cut. Yes. So this shows the plan. This shows the plan because I am using the section plane here. When I use the section plane, you can cut the building or the three-dimensional model at particular height or at particular location according to the section that you have chosen. Either it is from top to bottom or from any sides. Just I'll display section plane. So this will display and display whole thing. So here there are 4 menus. One is section plane. Second one is display section planes. Third one is display section cuts. So where you have cut you have the cut of for this particular 3D model. So that is display cut, section cut, and then display section fill is there. So this will directly fill everything that you have cut. Just I'll exit. Suppose if you wish to have a section plane at this particular location in the direction which is perpendicular to this door, what I'll do, the section has cut here, you can see. So this is the section. Only the part which is remaining at this portion. So this is the arrowhead. So the direction of arrowhead, whatever the things are remaining, only those parts are visible. Suppose if you would like to have a JPEG format or JPEG file in picture format, you can save this. How to save it? Here you can see the walls are not filled. These sections are not filled. These are hollow. You can see here. So if you don't want to have the visibility of these sections, go to this section display section plane option. You just click it, they'll disappear. Only the cut is available appearing here. Suppose if you want to have the fill section of this particular wall and compound wall, just go and click the display section fill. Now entire this section will This is how you can fill this section. The same thing, directly you can export it, how exactly it looks at this particular cut. The option is File, Export, Export into 2D graphics, save wherever you want with the resolution of your wish. Suppose if I give the number 2, so this will be saved as JPEG format. You can see here. See, this you can give to the client so that he'll come to know how the interior and all looks like. Just I'll exit from here. Next thing is look around. So this is the option. Go to instructor, look around, pivot camera. So this shows if suppose if I click the eye here, so you can drag the mouse so that it will look around, like a panorama view that we do you in mobile phones. The same feature is available here. So this will just keep on rotating the objects with reference to the eye here, like this. And next one is walk with the camera. Just zoom it out, then just click the mouse and drag the mouse. See, you can have the feel of walk here. If you press Control, so it will go fast. So here the plus mark is available. If you put your arrow below these foot marks, so it will zoom out or go away. If you put it upward, it will come down. It come close. So to move vertically, you just click the shift. So you can see here how all I can make the visibility. So just I'll release the shift. This is how you can you can go inside too. And you can have a walk here. You can record the screen also. If you want to have video, you can record the screen. This is how you can have the walk around. This is about the tool walk. I'll just delete all these excess layers. This is about the tool. Wow. Suppose if you would like to number, or if you would like to text anything on the model, you just go to the text here. So 3D text is there. So if you click it, you just enter the name you would like to have. So this is the 3D text is appearing. See, this is how you can have writing also. Suppose if you would like to give it in Kannada, you just download the Nudi 6 in your personal computer, and you can directly type the Unicode in this text. This is how you can add the text also. So this is about the SketchUp tools. Only these kind of these much of tools usually I use to prepare any kind of three-dimensional building plans. Here it is enough for you to prepare any kind of residential building plans into 3D models. So here I wish to stop my session. If you have any doubts, you are most welcome. I'll just try to clarify it.
Students, you have any doubt? Sir, can we do rendering in SketchUp?
It doesn't provide that much of rendering that you do in 3ds Max. This is very simple tool. While saving the any file in JPG format itself, you can have the different set of resolution there of your choice. Just I explained day before yesterday. I'll just once again show you. Suppose if you would like to have the view, this view as JPG format, what I'll do, I'll just go to export 2D graphics. Here in options, I have an option to change pixels a JPG file, because here we are not doing animations. That's why that much of a rendering it doesn't provide us. Suppose if I give 5000, so its resolution will be something different. You can just see here. 3 export. Yeah. You can see. It is having bit lower resolution. So this is with higher resolution. You can just appreciate it. You can see here. So this is with low resolution, whereas this is with higher resolution than that one. So that much of rendering that is available in the 3ds Max and other softwares is not available in the SketchUp. This much is enough for us to just show how the building looks like, because this is very easy software and freely available. Even I have shared the portion of this SketchUp software. Otherwise, you will get only 1 month free trial on the internet. So is this clear about rendering? Hassan, how we can do walkthrough? just position your building in any one view. Here is in a large tool set. Just you see the cursor here. There is a tool called as walk. Click this one. The foot like symbol is visible on the screen. Just you click the mouse, left click. Just you use the mouse, you drag the mouse. So the plus sign is available. No, if the foot mark is above the plus sign, you will move forward. If it is below the plus sign, you will move backward. If it is right side, so this will turn towards right, and left. Subsequently, it will turn towards the left side. If you press shift and down means it will move vertically. It will move vertically or sideways. You can see here. Vertically it will move. Now I'll release the shift button. I'll just walk. I'll just drag the mouse and I keep on walking. So here what I'll do, I'll just go inside. I'll just go inside. So here's sorry. You can go inside, you can see, even you can have furnitures inside. This is how you can do walkthrough. This is how you can do walkthrough. Got it? Yeah, we can have furnitures here. Why not? You just go to the components. Go to components. Just you take any self unit is there. Go and just insert some wherever you wish to have it. Suppose if I want to place it somewhere here, you can do it. Just move it. You just move the self. So this is how you can fit the furniture. Even you can have different furnitures. Suppose if you want to have a bed, you can just drag the bed here. You do one thing, you just switch off the layers, use layers here. Go to the layers, you switch off the roof layer so that it is very easy to place the furniture here. I'll just go to the component. I'll take the bed. I'll just paste it here. You can have sofa set. Suppose if you want to have sofa set, you can have it. If you want to rotate it, you can rotate it also. You can rotate it like this, and just you move this somewhere here. This is how you can add the furnitures. Now you turn on the roof layer. Now furnitures are there inside. You can see there are furnitures. Got it? Okay. False ceiling means again the same thing. You have to draw the lines and you have to use the push pull command for any different shape that you want. For this slab, there is no need to have false ceiling. Just by these tools, you can create any kind of surfaces, either it may be false ceiling or sloped roof, anything. You can do it. Window panels and doors. Just I'll explain. For windows, what I usually I'll do for beautification, I'll be knowing the window size here. What I'll do, I'll draw a rectangle here at the center of this window. You can see I'll take a rectangle. I choose two opposite diagonal corners. First thing I'll choose here, and opposite diagonal corner will be this one. You just do like this. Go to the material. In default tray, go to the material option. Here you go to the glass and mirrors. You go to the mirrors, any one, this one. You just click it. See here, it is visible. Like how you can do a window also, a door also. You can do doors also. Just I'll take directly. I'll take rectangle command. I'll take rectangle command, and I'll just draw lines here, and I'll use the offset command. I'll take 0.1. Here also I'll take 0.1. What I'll do, I'll just extrude the faces, push pull command, 0.05, 0.05. Here for panels, you can give the different colors. You can give different colors, so this will become the door. So I have drawn only simple door. You can draw it of your choice. You go to the colors, or otherwise you can go to the wood is there, carpet, fiber, and landscape material, asphalt, brick, cladding, sliding, tile, synthetic surface, wood. Wood is there. You can directly apply the wood-like texture. So this is how you can provide the doors. Is it clear? So grills also the same way. You will be knowing the dimensions, and you can have. Otherwise, the predefined some grills are available in landscape fencing and vegetation. You can directly add it. So this is like grill. Just have the rectangle or any shape which where you want to have the grill. Go and directly paste it, apply it. So this is the predefined grill already available in the SketchUp. Then yes, even for staircase also, you can give the railing and grills, the same thing. I'll take the yesterday's example. One more example I had given you yesterday. What to say? Yesterday I took one example, but I didn't save it. I think I did not save it yesterday. I took one more building. No, I did not save it. Yes, I didn't save it. For staircase also, you can give the grills. Next, any other doubts?
Any doubts we can quickly ask.
Now,
This option means how to create false ceiling, I think.
yeah, yeah, false ceiling is, since I have taken the example of the flat roof here, there is no question of false ceiling. When you are using the pitched roof or sheet roof, then you can have this false ceiling. How we can do it? What I'll do, I'll just I'll just show you how to do it for false ceiling for the shed. Suppose if it is the shed or go down, what I'll do, I'll just extrude the faces here. I'll just extrude the faces with some arbitrary height. I have extruded it. What I'll do, suppose if I want to have a pitched roof, I'll be knowing what is the pitch that I'm giving. Just you delete it. Suppose if I want to have the height, randomly I'm taking the height here. Suppose I'll just close it here. I'll just close this one also here. What I'll do, I need to extend this beyond the wall. So to do that, suppose I'll take arbitrarily the distance here. You can take to the measurement. You can take to the measurement. Sorry, this I'll not do. Just I'll extend the line here. I go to the line command. Whenever this pink line is available, if already a line is existing, if you start it from one end, then if the pink line is existing, this is the extension of the previous line that is being selected. Here I'm extending it with a distance of 1 meter. So the same thing I'll do on either side also. So 1 meter. So now this is the pink line, 1 meter. Yes. Now what I'll do, suppose if the thickness, I'll give some certain thickness for this one. I'll give certain thickness for this one. That will be around 0.02, you say. 0.05. Just I'll take 0.05 for distinguish, to make it distinguish from sorry. I'll take this point 0.02. Yes. So at this end also I'll take this as 0.02. There. So here also I'll just take 0.02 and I will join it. Sorry. I will join this line. Now this has become the sheet here. You can have different trusses also like this. This just if you assume this as a truss, it acts like a truss. For that, what I will do, I'll just have the offset here inside 0.15. If I give the 0.15, so this will become the truss like the structure. So I'll just
हेलो
हेलो सर,
हाँ
वॉइस
सर
ब्रेक हो गए शायद।
हाँ इवन स्क्रीन गॉट फ्रीज
महादेव सर का आवाज,
माधव सर
या he might have lost connection. He might have lost connection.
हाँ मे बी
So you are checking with him, or Manjunath sir is checking with him? Manju sir,
सर आई एम कॉलिंग माधव सर
fine.
So there's some internet issue, sir. Will reconnect soon.
Sir is coming back.
Yes, sir. Within few minutes he'll join.
Okay. Fine, fine.
uh, about the pre-recorded videos, daily I'm recording the meeting, so definitely I'll share with the you in a WhatsApp group. But the problem is that the video length is more, and it has around 170 MB, 200 MB. I cannot send it in a WhatsApp. I have to edit that in a particular editing software, and then I have to reduce this as. Or else, what I can do is. I'll just upload it in a Google Drive and I'll share you the link. Oh, those who have registered with the Google form, no, I'll get the mail id. To those mail ids I'll send the link that you can take it. Okay, so it take time to edit the your meeting, or reduce the size of your recorded video. So that's why I have not said till yet. So probably Sunday or Monday you'll get the recorded videos. Okay.
Is it Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is it audible now?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Okay, fine. Uh, yeah, this is how you can add the trusses. Just I'll tell you once again. So suppose if you have made truss here like this, you just select the truss you would like to copy for multiple times. Just select it, pick a reference point here, go to move command, press control, you just pick the reference point here, you go on adding the truss. Arbitrarily I'm adding the truss now. Arbitrarily just I'm adding the trusses. I'm just selecting it. Go and keep on selecting and pasting it wherever you wish to. I have arbitrarily positioned this one. I have not positioned to the dimension. Arbitrarily just I have positioned these things. So you can position it to the scale as well as to the dimension. Now the thing left with me is to extend the roof here. How to do it? Just I'll create one more layer here as a roof. Go to the layers, create it as a sloped roof. So sloped roof. Okay, just you turn it on. Now, whatever the things that you do, it will be in this particular layer. So go to push pull command. You just drag it. What I'll do, I'll just drag it here like this. Afterwards, I'll just push it down. Afterwards, I'll just push it down. This is how I'll drag it here. I'll just show the face here on this edge. Yes. Now what you can do, you just push it down. Push it down. The same thing from that end also you can do it. You can just delete it. Delete these lines. Here also for ease, first I'll drag it here. I'll drag upward. Now I'll drag the whole thing. Push pull command only I'm using. I have dragged it. Now what you can do, you can give tiles shape for this one. Go to the materials, go to the materials, go to roof here, roofing. You just give the material property like this. Now this is like roof. You can change the color also if you want. You can change the color of your choice. This is how you can do the pitched roofing. So suppose if you want to have false ceiling for this particular building, what you can do is you can close on either side this gable window. You can close it. If you want to close, you just close it like this. Just delete these things. This is how you can close it. This side it has become completely the wall. You can also drag it from here to here. Now you can take a rectangle. So I'll choose this corner as well as opposite diagonal corner here. This one. See, this has become the slope roof. This is how you can give the false ceiling. Suppose if you want to have some go to line, suppose if you want to have the clear this one, go to 0.1 meter down, go 0.1 meter down, 0.1 meter down here. You just draw one line, and here also just one draw one line having depth of 0.1 meter. Just delete it. You just again select the rectangle command, click it here, and click here. So this has become your false ceiling. This has become the false ceiling. Suppose if you want to give some alteration for this one, you can do it. Because now truss is not visible, truss is out upward, upside. Now what I'll do, I'll go to the offset command. So from border I'll take 0.3 meters. Suppose if you want to give some shapes and all, you can give it. Again, suppose 0.3 if I want to have, I can give. Go to push pull command. You just drag it down. So this is how you can make the false ceiling. Got it? This is how you can make the false ceiling. Okay. Any other doubts?
Sir, can we save those walkthroughs separately? Asked by Adarsh Goda Patil.
You have to purchase the software for that. Otherwise, you can do one thing. There are a lot of third-party apps are available where you can save the screen while doing this one walkthrough. If you switch on the particular software, Bandicam is there. Different applications are available. If you download it, 10 minutes walk, you can save there free of cost. Entire screen will be saved. Thereafter, you can just cut the video and you can have the walkthrough video. You have to record the screen. Otherwise, you have to purchase the software.
So next question is, sir, can we have multiple section cuts active at the same time?
Yes, you can. You can have, like how I'll take one cut here, one cut at this level. At this level, I have one cut. One cut I'll have at this level. Already this is superseding this one, hence the portion in between is not visible. So in the same plane, you cannot have different sections, but whereas you can have the section plane at sorry. You can have different cuts. See here, like this, you can have different section planes.
Nagvina Hiremat. Hope this is clear. Nagvina Hiremat.
You can have different cuts here.
Okay.
Okay.
So any other doubt? Any other doubt? If not, we'll wind up this session.
Yeah, this concludes the basics of SketchUp Pro. If you keep practicing yourself, you will learn a lot of things. These things are enough to start practicing on SketchUp. So please do not give up the practice. Unless you practice, you cannot become the master in this one. Not only in this one, if you don't practice, you cannot become perfect in anything. Particularly as far as the softwares are concerned, you have to be in touch with the softwares. You should work a lot and you have to spend a lot of time with that. Then only you'll get master in the commands. So that's why you please be in touch with the software. Keep doing the models and keep doing the plans. Read a lot of materials as far as scientific aspects are concerned while planning the residential building, commercial, whatever kind of the building it may be. You just plan it according to the scientific base. That will be dependent on the climatic condition, region where you are planning. That's the location, geolocation. Because anyhow, whatever the energy falls on that particular site will govern how the people dwelling inside they'll feel. That's why you just go through the principles of the planning and all. You get mastery in the AutoCAD, that's the drafting software. Even this is the simple tool that you can have for developing various three-dimensional models. I hope you got benefited by this workshop, and I hope you will perform better in particular software. Learn lot of softwares are available on the internet. You can just Google it. You'll get a lot of self-learning tutorials are available. Even on YouTube also, you will get a lot of videos, tutorial videos. You can go through them. Just be a master before you coming out of the engineering college. I wish you all the very best. Whenever you come across any kind of doubts, you are always welcome to get clarified your doubts. Thank you. Now
Thank you.
I request Naim sir to take over.
Okay, thank you, sir. Definitely. See, these are the basic tools, sir, what you taught. So based on these tools, you have to your apply your techniques, your what you can say ideas and all that to mix a certain component and all that. So as sir told about the false links and all that. Yeah, these are the things you have to apply your mind. See, it goes on if you are practicing, then only you can apply such techniques and make certain different elements. If you want to make certain unique shapes and all that in building, that you can do it. Unless and until you won't practice, you don't get anything. So whatever the tools you have learned in these 5 days, you have to use it in a regular basis so that you can make a different component. This is just a basic tool. So initiate Google SketchUp. These things are required. If you get this, continuously practice on that. Definitely, one day you can make a structure which look very beautiful in a Google SketchUp. Thank you, sir, for conducting this workshop. I request Sharon Varas, sir, to propose a vote of thanks. Varas, sir?
Yes, sir.
Varas, sir, I request you to propose vote of thanks.
In spite of your busy schedule and restless day,
Sir, your mic is continuously getting mute.
hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, but okay, sir, go ahead.
Hello,
Yes, sir.
sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, sir. On behalf of the entire BLD family, we are very much thankful to Mahadev Gaud, sir. So, in spite of your very much busy schedule, you still managed to benefit our students. And after your restless work day, also you have given time for benefit of our students. We are very much thankful for that, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir. So go ahead, sir.
Hello.
Sir.
Okay. So with your sessions were very informative and with very minimum options, you have helped our students to to model the entire structure, which is not done in many of the training institutes. Also, that will be possible only by the practicing engineers. So we are very much thankful to you, sir, and we are looking forward for such training sessions from your side in the coming days also, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Naim, sir. Hello.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you all the students and especially Mahadev, sir. As Varas sir said that being a very busy schedule throughout the, even though you have take some time to guide our student. Thank you for that. And all the students, thanks for joining this 1 week workshop. So tomorrow we'll send you the feedback link. So if you fill the feedback form, then definitely you'll receive a certificate for that. So due to some issue, we have not prepared a feedback form today. So we'll send it you tomorrow. You can fill the feedback form and you can get the certificate. Thank you all for joining. Thank you once again.